Hello and welcome back to Pick and Play's Hotspot 4 with the Fuhrerreich mod. We are back in the Deutsches Reich, now with the addition of Austria inside of our nation. Oh good, they tried to be a part of... They tried to stay away, now they're part of us. And looks like because we took over Austria, we now have claims on Südtirol and Trentino. Yeah, Trentino. Oddly enough, not getting claims on Venice and other things. Also, that's a bit loud in my ears. I'm going to turn that down. Probably not turn it down for you guys, though. I mean, I guess it makes sense. This is more core territory, kind of. Yeah, as a core state. So we could take that from the Kingdom of Italy if we ever wanted. And not Istria, not Ljubljana, not Fiume. It's a bit unfortunate because before the First World War, Austria did have that territory. Now then, as for what we're doing, in the interim, I have done a couple things to my divisions, because I'm actually going to start looking into doing wars now, possibly. So I changed some things in the infantry division around, gave them the maintenance company, because I've been loving those ever since I could capture equipment with them, as well as giving them an extra infantry to get us up to a perfect 20 combat width, even if it does look a little weird. Now that'll be useful, as 20 combat width is just, it's nice, it's good. However, it does mean we're going to have a production deficit at the moment for infantry weapons. Back into the units. I've changed the STS into this symbol, because that symbol looks cool. The Kampfregimenter into a pawn, because they're just militia. They're not supposed to be good at what they do. Also, I find it kind of funny that they exist at all, because their name, Kampfregimenter, is literally struggle regiment, which honestly, considering some of the German names for things, it's not the most outlandish I've ever heard. Their name for tank, a lot of their tanks is like Panzerkampfwagen, which is tank struggle wagon. If you go literally, it just means that kind of tank, but I find those things funny about the German language. And then I also have the Fallschirmjägers, gave him a nice eagle there, and the Fallschirmjägerbrigade. Before I can actually use them, I would need them to be a little stronger, because I don't think anyone ever uses paratroopers except for maybe going after France and Vanilla, because you can get them to capitulate if you'll just land on Paris and win it. But other than that, I've been looking around. I got some good suggestions, like getting the Kingdom of Sweden on my side, and also, I have no idea what this sphere button is. In other nations, and before, it was increased influence level, but now it says sphere, so let's see what that does, if it does anything at all. Okay, sphered, but what does that do? It just goes away now. Not onto me quite yet. Is there a decision in here now? No. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's get things going. We're about to, yes, destabilize Zaposlavia. Polish training versus influence the Balkans. Diplomacy here. Swedish ministers gives us... Germany has offered to send us advisors. The alliance with Sweden is very good. Hungarian support in the Zlatoslavia issue. Oh, that's a lot of text. Hungarian administration, yes. Is that war? No. And then demands Slavicia. This is 14 days, that's 35 days. I just kind of like putting all my eggs into different baskets at once. We are spreading out now that we feel confident in ourselves. Speaking of confidence, we are over here now, aren't we? Fighting wars in 2 different locations, including just kind of wasting my tanks away here with and Rommel. Can I give you anything? No, then keep trying. Although, considering the fact he's fighting in the jungle, he might get jungle rat. And who wants that? I want you to be a desert fox. Come on. Let's let it go again. But what was that sphere? Are you sphered, sir? Invite to faction is still a no. Not in my faction to begin with. But they're sphered. Whatever that does. Does that mean popularity goes up? Details. I want to know details. It doesn't say that it's changing. And as for down here, the slow, inevitable push. Oh yeah, we were supposed to stop that, huh? It would probably be of concern to us. You there. We kind of need to stop that. Stop your current plans. Got things to do, guys. Got things to do. Stop them. Stop them, stop them. Stop. Yeah, they might take Rio, but then again, who cares? This ain't no war. Then over here. Why don't I hear this? I hear it very faintly. Did I do something? I might have done something with my music tab. You were just sounds, though. Why don't I hear them as much? I guess it's because I turned on master volume. Oh yeah, I got research slot available. I'll wait until I get a bonus. 1937, more engineering. Yes, but no. 1938. Radars would be very good for my air support. Air support's pretty good except for heavy fighters. Haven't done anything with air doctrine support companies. I got the ones that I want. 38 until that. Don't need Marines just yet. 39 there. I could get like a Vesp. Start looking into the... Vesp, it's pretty cheap. And I got a lot of factories now that I took over the Austrians. Diplomacy in Scandinavia. This Polish support. No. Could go straight to the alliance with Sweden. Swedish divisions. Ooh. Let's go down the Zaposladia issue. Hungarian support. Oh, that's done. This action may spark French intervention. Okay, let's try to get more allies then. I don't want the French to intervene just yet. Yeah, our units are not going to hold out here for long. Although, yep. See, we're starting to lose as they're sending more and more troops. What I should have done is sent a infantry division, but I cannot send you more, huh? Send volunteers. Too bad you can't retract volunteers, huh? Oh, that would be nice. You guys almost ready? Come on. You guys both got stopped there. It's gonna be too much of a problem to try and help those two. And then Rio is just on the front lines. I don't think that the Brazilian People's State is going to last. Up there. Yeah, they're not gonna last long. Although, Quintus route, it's Jungle Province. Tough with Jungle Province. If we fall back, we might get some support. We're losing tanks. We're losing a lot of tanks. And light tanks in the defense are never good anyway. As for this, still nothing of note. Over here, I do not know what this sphere does. Because it's not like a Vicky 2 sphere. They don't seem to be doing a whole lot. Is there more Vodkists? Doesn't look like it. I don't see anything in here. Same party relations. I don't see any, like, bonus to it. Maybe that's going to be added. As this is still very much a work in progress. I asked the devs a question on the Discord asking about the Bucharest Accords, actually. Asking them if they could make that a bit more apparent. And apparently they're going to turn into a pop-up, which is good, which is nice. Okay, these are all getting made. Good. We need Panzerkampfwagen 2s. And, oh, we have Burstin Motorgeschütz. I wonder if that has its own little look to it, or if it's just normal. Panzer 2s? No. Let's try and find 97% in the field. Nice. Light tanks. Sweden accepts our advisors. A toast to our new Swedish friends. Getting the Swedish divisions is at war with the Kingdom of Norway. Demand Silesia and Sudetenland. Also, we can do it. Now that we have isolated Zaposladia from its neighbors, we can freely demand to occupy German territories of Silesia and Sudetenland. If only I knew exactly what would happen. German claims in the west. New bunkers. No, that doesn't do anything. Artillery regiment. Public education. Holstein issue. Polish support. Poland is a natural ally against Zaposladia. In the aftermath of the Great War, Zaposladia was left in control of Polish majority region of Lemkowniwa. We should invite Poland to support our invasion in return for this territory. Ooh. Well, we're intending to take over Poland later. However, they're talking about Lemkowniwa and Komnatscha. We're planning on taking over all of Czechoslovakia and all of Poland. However, that's not a whole lot different than signing an agreement with the Soviets, giving them Eastern Poland in return for an armistice. So honestly, that's not such a bad idea. Get them on my side now, give them a couple provinces here and there, and then we take them out later. You know, because they know that we are anti-Bolsheviks. They don't know that we are going to backstab them, though. Let's go 35 days on that. I like that idea. Seems like a natural ally. By support, I hope that means that they will join us in a fight if the French decide to stand against us, because we do not have enough troops on this border. I would like 10 divisions at any given time, please. And thank you. Then over here, please try and make pushes. Please. Oh god, they just can't not get stuck. Then over here. Over here. You know what? We're gonna have to leave that province to its own devices. Set up a fallback line there. If we get pushed out of that province, the war will be over anyway. Fall back, boys, fall back. There's the Visp. Oh, that's cool looking design. The Marder, Twos, and the Volkpanzer Lux. We might as well. I'm not even sure. The Bison. Let's do Marder Twos. What else? 1937. Okay, got all those. Could do oil processing to get that through. 1937 land. How about some interwar artillery to make our artillery a bit better? We can try pushing through these units as much as we like. Just a bit of a problem, bit of an annoyance. It's this politically connected promotion cost, but also experience gain down. Yeah, you go there, you resupply, you just get ready for things. We'll be okay from here. Decisions available? Oh my, we got a lot of points. Oh, steel mine expansion. Not all that important. Keep going. Good thing the pop-up works. As for you, is what? Let's get it right. Zapadoslavia. Zapadoslavia. Good. So we want to take Selsko. Huh? What's this? We have a claim and a core. That's a bit superfluous. All the way down to Eastern Sudetenland. So we want Silesia and Sudetenland. The Polish can have this territory, and they'll be forced just to be effectively Czechoslovakia. Volunteer only. We might as well go limited conscription. We might as well. I want more manpower before any war starts, because it takes a while to tick up. Meanwhile, Hungary and Kingdom of Romania will both be on my side immediately. Spanish state, I don't know. I've influenced them, I just don't know what that does. I just don't know. Yep, okay, there goes all the defense. You there. We need a new plan. How about this? Fallback line around Sao Paulo. Everyone fall back, including you. Everyone fall back. Retreat, my men, retreat. No need to get cut off and die. Poland accepts our invitation. The Polish state has accepted our proposal. When the armies cross into Zaposlavia, we'll be able to count on the Polish forces to support our invasion and divert the Czech forces. If we are lucky, they'll bleed themselves dry and spare our men the trouble. Nice. So, that is if nothing. What else? Holstein situation. We have the right numbers. Smayspark French intervention. Of all these bill and award disc. What about action Mayspark French intervention? I don't like that. get some of these troops. How about all except you? Even if you're not particularly ready, we still need men on this border. And then redraw the border so it's only our territories we look after. But still not enough. Let's pull off the French forces in Albert. Bring them over, that's 21 divisions. Ain't bad. Holstein situation. Let's look at that. The filthy Danish, well, that's a good start, took Schleswig-Holstein in the closing months of the Great War. We should avenge this thievery by demanding a referendum over to return the province to us. Denmark will be the first country to feel the power of the new Reich. Not really. But if it's canonical, then we'll do that instead. Technically Austria did, but we didn't actually... We weren't the ones to do that. That was someone else. And just in case, let's get this army. Put them on that border. Get them ready to go to Kiel. Why are you guys so weak? Did I change something about you? Just don't have a lot of panzers. That's basically the problem. You just don't have a lot of panzers. Still 1937. Let's go in here. If we're getting the monitor, let's get the looks. What is going on with my production? Oh, panzers. Well, I don't particularly want to. Let's give him a couple more. Throw him a bone. While also producing more fighters, tactical bombers, strategic bombers, naval bombers. Fine. Vesp. And... yeah, I don't need a gross tractor. The Vesp can come up to the same level. Where be it? There's my planes. Where be... there's the Panzer. You can be at the same level as that for now. Put that on 2 lines. Maybe you on... support equipment's usually pretty important. Put that on 2 lines. I want as much as possible. If we do go to war... okay, yeah. Make sure you guys get out of there. Get to Sao Paulo. No more need for this fighting. Just make sure that our forces can't be stopped. That's a bit of a predicament. Now we're just holding out in Quintano Row. We need to get involved in the war soon, or else we're not going to get those panzers back. I mean, they're Volkist. What else could we have done? They're too important to keep. They're so important. We have to keep them alive. You get in your right position. Oh, no. Help him out. What was that? Ah, one of you. 1937 still. But getting closer. Close enough to do computing machines. Get that guy out of there. Why are you so focused with sending your men to die in the rainforest? It's fairly simple. You go up the coast and you take out the cities. This rainforest is a trap. The Brazilian AI doesn't seem to be very good at its own terrain. Meanwhile, you aren't okay with your idea. You are not so happy. You really don't like your plans. Well, let's not look after the Hungarians then. No, I need to cover that point. Let's not cover the Hungarians, just cover our own lands. Equipment and deploy. Yeah, it's coming out slowly. You. To the Kiel Zone. Ooh. Denmark has ignored the ultimatum. Yesterday, we demanded that Denmark allow the German people in their nation to choose which country they should live in. As fair as we offer it, it seems that Danish politicians, blind to the desires of their people, have chosen to ignore it. It is now in our hands to make the decision for them. No nation in Europe has spoken up against our claim in Holstein, and as such, we will not need to worry about foreign intervention as our armies march into Denmark. Gain's annex war goal in the Kiel Zone, Holstein state, is now core. Well, okay then. Interesting. Okay, looks like we're sending our army straight into there. You guys, I know you're new, but looks like we need you in the Kiel Zone. I could also break off some troops from the other forces, especially since we're not exactly going up against the Zaposlavians just yet, because this may spark intervention. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How about TST divisions? What to do with this time? Influence the Baltic. We lose Carabiners. Since Lithuania still remains under Polish control and still holds our former territory, Memoland, in order to ally the Baltics towards us and remove them from Poland's sphere of influence, we should arm Lithuanian nationalists against our oppressors. We'll start that while we also get into position with an army ready, powerful enough to push through. You seem... Large River Crossing, you seem still happy though. And... you, with your armies... How about 7 pull off, join his force, and we will cut it there. Thank you for watching. When the war starts, we'll be able to get our tank back from Quintanrao, and we'll be able to get our 3 infantry divisions back from Sao Paulo, as long as they defend. That means we're going to lose the allies we could have possibly made down here. However, we'll be gaining ourselves a Schleswig-Holstein, and you have no allies. Kingdom of Denmark. Well, Denmark proper is not German territory and is very much Danish. It will be a fine addition as a puppet. But that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.